Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I'm going to be talking about fashion and style mistakes that are making you look older. Now I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments on this video and I may upset some people, but it's coming from a good place. I'm just trying to help, and I am by no means telling you you can't do this or don't do this, because that is up to you. These are some things that can help us all look more updated and more current no matter what our age, and things to avoid if you don't want to look 10 to 20 years older than you are. The first thing I want to talk about is teased hair. Yes, we all love Dolly, but even Dolly has toned down her hair recently. Big teased hair is just not in style. So if you're still wearing your hair like you did when you were in high school or college, it is time for a change. Hairstyles now are a lot more casual and unstructured and relaxed. Lots of loose waves or even straight hair, but they're just not structured or teased. So if you have a style like this with the big teased hair and the big bangs, or something like this, the bob that's stacked in the back with really big teased up layers, or the mom cut that Saturday Night Live has made fun of, you know, with the bangs in front and then the short spiky things in the back, that is out of style. And it's easy for all of us to get in a style rut, especially with our hair, and it can be scary to try new things. And even our hairstylist can get in a rut with us and want to do the same things over and over. A couple of ways to get out of that rut is to try a new hairstylist. I know you may be loyal to your hairstylist, but sometimes you just need to shake things up. Start looking around when you're out shopping or you're in the grocery store or at the mall, and when you see someone who has hair that you like and that looks like more current, ask them where they get their hair done, because number one, you'll be paying them a compliment and make them feel good, and number two, you might find a new stylist that can give you an updated look. And go younger. You know, the girl who does my hair is 20 years younger than me. Now, the length of your hair, the color of your hair, all those things are personal preference. So do what's right for you. But we can all have a current and up-to-date hairstyle no matter what our age. The second thing that is making you look older: large floral prints and bright colors. I think there's a tendency as we get older to want to wear, you know, the bright florals. They seem to be a mood boost and they look bright and cheerful, but these large patterns tend to have a very aging effect. And it seems like the larger the print and the higher the contrast in the floral, the worse that is. So if you're a fan of florals, try something like this, a more muted floral, or something like this that is still a floral, but it's just a smaller scale. The small scale florals are very popular right now, so try something like this, or maybe a bit more of a muted color palette instead of the bright tropical Hawaiian prints. And most of these things that I'm showing you in today's video, I will link in the description box down below in case you're interested. So just check out the description box. You can click on the More button beneath the title of the video and it will open up for you, and I will have everything linked. The next thing that is making you look older than you are is chunky and or matching sets of jewelry. You know what I'm talking about, the matching earring and necklace sets, or the big chunky necklaces. Now these do come in and out of fashion, and I know that the chunky necklaces will come back around. So if you have some, just hang on to them. But right now, you're really not seeing a lot of that. And to wear the big, bright, bold, chunky jewelry, especially in matching sets, is just a very outdated and kind of aging look. Right now, the look is less is more. So it's more dainty jewelry. It is smaller pieces, more refined. Another thing that you shouldn't be afraid to do with your jewelry is to mix metals. Just because you're wearing gold earrings like I am here, that doesn't mean you have to wear a gold tone necklace. I have on white gold in this necklace, but I'm wearing these gold tone Kendra Scott earrings. So don't be afraid to mix up your metals. Layered necklaces are very in right now. Not big necklaces, but layered, more dainty necklaces of different lengths. And I'll put some links of these jewelry items over here down in the description box, as well as a link to my Amazon storefront. I have a whole section of my Amazon storefront that's jewelry, and I have a lot of items out there that are very inexpensive but very up-to-date and just timeless classic pieces. And back to the less is more comment, you know, if you're wearing a pair of earrings and a necklace, skip the bracelet. It's when you like really pile on the jewelry that tends to look costumey, and that can really be aging. So don't wear the earrings and the necklace and, you know, a whole stack of bracelets. Pick 2 out of those 3. I think it was Coco Chanel who said, you know, when you get fully dressed, look at yourself in the mirror and then take one thing off. Don't over accessorize. Less is more. Okay, this next one, if you want to age yourself 20 years instantly, wear one of these. Novelty Tops. A top like this with like words and birds and floral all over it, or something like this that is appliqued or embroidered with tiny flowers or animals or anything like that, or a matching set like this where you've got the shirt with the t-shirt underneath and it's got the same little design on each one. Just don't do that. There are so many options out there. You don't have to go this route. Now, if you're a fan of a graphic sweater or graphic sweatshirt, that's fine, and I wear those too. If you want to support your team, you know, they have some really cute collegiate or team sweatshirts like this. Walmart has a sweatshirt that I have several versions of. I wore this one a few weeks ago and shared this over on the community tab. So that's a fun way to bring in kind of a novelty look without aging yourself. And depending on your height, they're long enough to wear with leggings. But something like this is just much better, much more current and up-to-date looking and less aging than the embroidered tops and matching sets. Just stay away from those. Hey, are you enjoying this video? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it and hit that red subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on anything new here on Style with Serena. Okay, this next one I'm going to talk about, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments or a lot of hate over, but hear me out. Chunky shoes, and specifically chunky shoes with Velcro straps. These are so frumpy and aging, and I know that a lot of you out there are saying, but Serena, I have this foot issue, I have that. Listen, I have foot issues. I have bunions, and they cause me a lot of issues. I also have a tendency toward plantar fasciitis. I've had it a couple of times, and if I don't wear shoes with some good cushion and support under my heel, it will flare up. I also have arthritis in my back right hip. So if I don't wear supportive cushiony shoes and I'm on my feet for any length of time, not only are my feet gonna hurt, but my hip is gonna hurt. So I think I have a right to discuss the frumpy shoes and tell you that yes, you can have comfortable shoes that don't look like this. As a matter of fact, I did a video last month of my top 5 comfy shoes, and I will link it for you up here in case you haven't seen it. And I show you some good options of shoes that are comfortable and supportive and don't look like orthopedic shoes. So be sure to watch that video. I'm not going to go into a whole spiel about what shoes to wear here, and just avoid that Velcro look because that is really aging and really a matronly kind of look, so avoid that. Okay, this next one is a hot button topic too, and I know I'm going to get it for this one, but Capri pants. So they cut your leg off at the widest part of your calf, and they also just truncate your body and create a horizontal line a little more than halfway down your leg that's going to make you look shorter. And yes, I know a lot of you say, well, I don't want to show my legs when it's hot. And I understand that. A lot of people don't want to show their legs for whatever reason. But there are other alternatives that, number one, look better, and number two, I think are going to keep you cooler than the Capri pants. And the first thing that is a better alternative is linen. Like these linen pants from Athleta. They are a wide leg, flowy linen pant, and you can also find a version of these every year at Old Navy and H&M and other stores that are less expensive than Athleta, but I happen to like the fit and look of these. Those larger legs are going to allow for airflow, and linen is a great breathable fabric. Another good option would be some linen joggers like these. This is a wonderful alternative to a Capri pant. These are by Caslon from Nordstrom. They come in a bunch of different colors, and they come in regular and petite lengths. So if you need a short length, they've got you covered with that. And if you want to wear some jeans, rather than doing Capri jeans, do an ankle length jean like these. Something that hits right around the ankle bone, and it'll allow for some airflow up the leg. Just avoid those that cut off right there at the widest part of your calf. Those are so aging and so just frumpy. They're frumpy, I'm gonna say it. So avoid that. Look, there's so many better alternatives to keep you looking younger and less frumpy. This last one is one that you might not think about, but it really does have an impact, and this is something so easy to change, and that is frumpy purses. Did you know that purses can be frumpy? Well, they can. I'm talking about purses like this that have all the zippers and the pockets and the pouches. I'm a sucker for organization. I really am, especially with bags. But when you get a bag like this that has all the pouches and pockets and zippers, it's just a very matronly and frumpy look. And if you need that kind of organization, get a purse that has it, but on the inside. Another thing you can do if you need to carry a lot of things with you and you need places to put a lot of different stuff, get a more sleek tote bag like one of these. I'm showing one from Walmart and one from Amazon. These are very affordable. And then get you a purse organizer like this. This is from Amazon as well. Again, I'll have all these things linked down in the description. But get you a more sleek, modern-looking tote bag. It can be expensive or it can be cheap. It doesn't matter. Just get one that's more streamlined and then put a purse organizer in it. That way you know where everything is and everything has a place, but you're not carrying around a bag with all these zippers and pockets and pouches hanging on the outside. Another purse that I feel like is a very matronly look is a floral purse like this. And I know back several years ago, Vera Bradley was very popular. And I still do have some Vera Bradley things. My favorite glasses case is by Vera Bradley. And I love their tote bags and duffels. They're great quality products. But a purse with this kind of floral design is just a very matronly look and can make you look older. So I think stick with a solid color purse. It's going to go with way much more. And even if you want to pop a color, that's fine. But just stick with a purse in a solid color that's a bit more streamlined. You know, dressing current and looking up to date does not have an age limit. So don't use that as an excuse. My mother-in-law is 87, almost 88 years old, but she's one of the most stylish ladies I know. And she always keeps her hair nice and she keeps it cut in a current style. She wears jeans that have distressing in the knees. She wears cute little sweatshirts and sweaters, and she wears cute sneakers and ankle booties. She is one stylish lady. I hope that I can be just as stylish as she is when I'm her age. So it's not about an age or a number. You can look current and fresh and relevant no matter what your age. And I hope this video has helped you identify some things to avoid if you don't want to add 10 or 20 years to your look. Thank you all for joining me today, and until I see you in my next video, have a stylish day. Bye-bye.